I'll show you the whole thought process of how I made $200 from the euro dollar short trade. Alright, this is what I thought at the time, and now I will explain everything why I thought it would happen. Alright, so we are on a weekly chart. You can see all of this is liquidity, all of this, because all of them are equal highs, right? So I see that we are getting smashed through them to the up, right? And you can also see that we are taking liquidity from this week, right? From February, and also it is in the imbalance here as well from this fair value gap, right? So now I want to jump into the smaller time frame, and I'll go to daily. And what my thought process was here, let's delete this. So at that time I didn't see this 4 or 5 candles. I only saw the inverse fair value gap here, as well as this fair value gap here. So this should act as a strong resistance for me, and as you can see, we did eventually go through it. So let's jump to the 4-hour chart. We went down, we went up again, right? And then we went down again. I'm still not in a trade by this time, okay? Because this candle formed it. This candle formed the fair value gap. So I'm not seeing it at the time, right? And then what I thought is, alright, we have all of this liquidity that needs to be, broken, and then eventually it did broke higher. We couldn't get to this week, but we smashed all of this liquidity, okay? And I want to jump to okay, let's actually put this fair value gap here. I will do it in the purple. So this is a 4-hour fair value, right? So let's jump even in a smaller time frame. And what did I see here? A lot of things, but the main important one is, alright, we are going up. I saw this 1 liquidity, 2 liquidity being taken, and then we went down, up again, down, and then we were just accumulating here. So I was waiting until we can get down from here, okay? And we did, right on this candle. In these 3 candles, that's the first time that we actually closed below this fair value, right? So where was my entry point? 1.138. So 1.138. Alright, this is where I entered. As soon as we drop down below, I would enter like probably here, and my stop was above this, and I was targeting this down, the lowest candle here, right? And as you can see, the take profit was 1.12672. That's exactly this week. So I will also note this fair value gap. So as soon as we closed below this fair value gap, you can enter shorts positions here. We did go up, and then this acted as a resistance when we went down, and then we just kept selling. I was targeting, my first take profit was around here somewhere, because we have a lot of liquidity and a lot of equal lows here. So that was my first target, and my second one was here. And now I think we might go even lower from here. I charted here. Daily. Let's go to daily. I'm seeing a daily imbalance here as well that can act as a resistance. You see, we right now are rejecting of the midpoint of that fair value. Well, it was a nice short. It was a nice short. I didn't enter because we have a news coming out in New York, so I might wanna see it bounce from here and then taking the liquidity once again. So you have a one tap, another tap of taking liquidity, and then search for some breaking structures on the bearish side to be taking, lower and lower, because this is acting as a high resistance liquidity, high resistance right here. Okay, and now I want to see it break down from this level to even go deeper, because we also have this imbalance right here that needs to be filled. So it could be another target as well. But yeah, I mean, it's looking really really tempting. As you can see, it's looking really tempting. This is a more cleaner chart, right? I'll put this more cleaner. So this fair value gap, I'm watching for us to break down. I want to see going one more time here, and then poof, go down. And target would be this equal lows. And also it's a really nice and this fair value gap, right? It's really nice risk to reward as well, because if I go short here, my stops would be here, and I will be targeting around here. So wait, let me go to 4 hour, or actually my stops would be right here. Why? Because this candle is acting like could be acting like a breaker. Like I don't see us going above this level, so I might be doing something like this. That's also a nice 3-hour setup. But like I said, I want to see us go one more time to take this liquidity, and then for us to drop down. And that was my tough process. That was $200, and that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you want more, tell me and I'll do it.